Hello everyone from Brisbane, Australia, and this is my final official day of holiday. I'm not counting tomorrow, which is my travel day back to the States. Some 24 hours of travel time, I believe. I haven't really calculated it. I think I'm afraid to calculate how long it is. Fortunately, my family and I are traveling business class all the way back. It was worth every penny, let me tell you, so that I can rest, relax, be very well fed, stretch out flat on the airplane, because the flight from Australia to LA is quite lengthy, and then I still have to get from LA all the way back to Naples, Florida. So tomorrow will be loads of fun going home, plus having the sniffles, so hopefully my ears will be okay. Anyway, not going to worry about it. I have had an absolutely fantastic time, and I wanted to say thank you to everyone who has helped share the excitement from my trip with me, responding to my tweets, responding to my Facebook posts. I have tried my best to connect with you and keep you up to date on what I've been doing in these two beautiful countries of Australia and New Zealand for the last 3 weeks. It has been unbelievable. But I wanted to take this final day and share with you 5 thoughts that I have had from my experience taking a very long holiday break from my business. And I think for the most part, when people take vacation, they typically take a week, they take a long weekend, maybe 10 days max. So for me, taking 3 weeks off has been a very interesting experience, and one from which I have learned a lot. I certainly would, if when I do this again, which I will do things a little bit differently, but that's where these 5 thoughts come into play, which I wanted to share with you. So number 1, plan ahead and automate as much as you can. This is something that I definitely took to heart. I worked very hard in advance to get things in order, to get things scheduled, whether they were social media oriented or for my blog, in order for me to really have the freedom to step away but maintain my presence ongoing for all of you, keep you informed. I planned a special series for you, which I hope you've been able to take part in, on focus. That was my focus for January, was to teach you all about how to really upgrade your ability to focus in business, because it is a fine art and certainly something you can learn to do very effectively and reap the rewards by doing so. So if you haven't had a chance, please check out my blog posts. There were 4 specific posts on focus. So I was able to really plan ahead. I had a lot of wonderful entrepreneurs helping me by posting guest posts for me, which I also added to the blog, and there are many more coming forward. People stepped up and wrote some amazing content for you all, so I'm really excited going ahead in the next couple of months and sharing all of that wonderful information with you. So thank you, everybody. I really appreciate that, adding tremendous value to my blog. There are so many tools out there that you can use to systematize and automate your business so that you have the ability on a weekly basis to step away from those day-to-day tax-oriented operations in your business, and then also when you're on vacation to really unplug and just walk away knowing that things are going to kind of roll out the way that you've scheduled them. So excellent opportunities for you to be able to do that with no-cost and low-cost tools online. So if you'd like more information on that, please feel free to contact me. Also, a huge resource for that is Natalie Sisson, the Suitcase Entrepreneur, who is all about automation. So definitely, if you haven't checked out Natalie, please do so. She's amazing. I've learned a lot. Number 2, have backup support. I hired a wonderful virtual assistant to really just kind of keep tabs on the things that I did automate and do some of the things that I couldn't automate that were time sensitive, and she has been wonderful, giving me a tremendous amount of peace of mind to just continue to enjoy my time off and certainly not feel the need to have to check in every day, every every place that I normally post information, she was taking care of that for me. So having that backup support was wonderful. If anything had gone wrong, she was there. She could have handled it for me. She certainly would have sent me an alert if she had any questions about anything, but she's been wonderful. So thank you, Denise. Number 3, don't worry about disappearing for a few days at a time, or even longer. I think that was something in the beginning of my holiday time that really concerned me a bit. I hadn't unplugged in probably too long, and so I had a little bit of trouble in the beginning just really letting go and just kind of going So once I got into that mode and stopped being terribly frustrated about the fact that I just couldn't easily access high-speed internet or any internet, even pokey slow internet, when my business is so strongly based online, when I was able to let go of that and just not worry anymore about disappearing for a few days, I mean, it wasn't as if people were going to think that I had fallen off the planet and was never coming back. So I was able to just relax a little bit, so that was something that I will do better next time, but an interesting learning experience for me. Number 4, have fun, because work is going to be waiting for you when you get back anyway. So while you are away, enjoy every moment. This trip has been, we talked about it, it's been quite surreal. And when we were standing in various places in New Zealand, it was just kind of like, oh my gosh, we're actually here, we're seeing this. And the 3 weeks have gone by incredibly fast, but it has been such a blessing to spend quality time with my family, my extended family, who I don't always get to see as often as I would like. Certainly my nieces and nephews, because our entire family, all 16 of us, are spread between Florida, Chicago, and LA. So this was a real treat and a wonderful time to celebrate my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. So yay, parents. So have fun. Don't forget to have fun, because work will be waiting for you when you get home, which it will be for me as well. And I will just pick up where I left off. And number 5, this was something for me. Even though I take me time for myself, that's really important. I talk about it quite often. Taking a holiday, an extended holiday, doesn't have to be 3 weeks, is really important for my business. I think it's important for anyone's business, and it will be something that I will be planning for a little more regularly. It's been actually 3 years since I've taken a true vacation, and so I really earned this. I've been working very hard for a long time, and so this was a wonderful, wonderful break for me, and I'm really excited about the plans that I have in store. Stepping back into my business role, putting that entrepreneurial hat back on, and going forward with everything that I'm so excited to share with you and to blast off 2012 right. And I've got some tremendous information and opportunities for you to get involved in. So very excited about that. So again, thank you to everyone for hanging in there with me. If you're signed up for my newsletter, you know that I haven't been able to post that for the last 3 weeks, and that was because I couldn't actually log into my newsletter system at all. I tried several times and finally just said, you know what? Not going to worry about it. I had some very exciting special things planned that Mia, my business partner, was going to unleash on you all, but no pun intended there. Anyway, she will just have to save that for another time, and it's okay. It's okay. But thank you again for hanging in there with me. Thank you to all of you who have shared this wonderful experience with me. I hope that you will have the opportunity, if you haven't already, to get to this part of the world. Australia and New Zealand are absolutely magnificent. The people here are unbelievably friendly. I was so thrilled to have had the opportunity to connect face-to-face, real life, with Sue Ellen Hughes. I am so sorry that I'm missing meeting Kat Mason here in Brisbane, but I really don't want to give her my cold, and time was kind of crunchy, but I will be back, and at that time I hope that I will have a chance to cross paths with Natalie Sisson, the Kiwi suitcase entrepreneur herself, as well. But until then, and until I get back to the States, you all have a great week, and I will look forward to catching up with you when I get back and bringing all the new information I have in store for you. Until then, take care. Bye.